Mohan, a cobbler with calloused hands and a perpetually hunched back, lived a life dictated by the rhythm of his hammer. His small stall, tucked away in a bustling Mumbai alley, was his kingdom. He mended shoes, soles worn thin by the relentless city, mirroring the wear and tear on his own spirit. For years, a cloud of self-doubt had settled over him, a persistent drizzle that dampened his joy and stifled his dreams. He'd always dreamt of owning a proper shop, a place with bright lights and gleaming tools, not the cramped, dusty space he currently occupied. But the doubt, a relentless voice whispering in his ear, told him he wasn't good enough, smart enough, or lucky enough. He was just Mohan, the cobbler, destined to remain in the shadows. He compared himself to others, the successful shopkeepers, the affluent businessmen, and felt a crushing weight of inadequacy. One sweltering afternoon, a young woman, her face etched with worry, rushed into his stall. Her favorite dancing shoes, essential for an upcoming audition, had a gaping hole in the sole. Mohan, usually quick to dismiss his own abilities, felt a flicker of something different. He examined the shoes, his fingers tracing the delicate stitching. He could fix them, he knew he could. But the doubt, that insidious voice, started its familiar refrain. What if you mess it up? What if she doesn't like your work? He took a deep breath. He focused on the task at hand, not on the potential for failure. He worked with a newfound concentration, his hands moving with a surprising grace. He used a new technique he'd read about in an old shoemaking magazine, a technique he'd previously dismissed as too complicated. He poured all his energy, all his skill, into the repair. When he finished, the shoes looked as good as new. The young woman, her eyes wide with surprise and relief, thanked him profusely. She paid him generously, and as she left, she said something that resonated deeply within Mohan. "You have a gift, sir. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise." Her words were a tiny seed of positivity, planted in the fertile ground of Mohan's weary heart. He started small. He invested a little more in his supplies, buying better leather and tools. He experimented with new designs, adding small, intricate details to his repairs. He smiled at his customers, engaging them in conversation, building relationships. Slowly, things began to change. Word of Mohan's exceptional craftsmanship spread. More customers came, drawn by the quality of his work and the warmth of his demeanor. He started making custom shoes, designing unique pieces that reflected his growing confidence. He still had moments of doubt, those familiar whispers trying to creep back in. But now he had a new weapon: positivity. He actively challenged the negative thoughts, replacing them with affirmations. He focused on his strengths, his skills, his progress. He visualized his dream shop, feeling the excitement of its bright lights and the satisfaction of his work. He started saving diligently, every rupee a testament to his growing belief in himself. He researched business loans, learning about financial planning and marketing. He even took a night class in basic accounting. He was no longer just Mohan, the cobbler. He was Mohan, the entrepreneur, the artist, the man who dared to dream. After 2 years of relentless effort and unwavering positivity, Mohan finally opened his own shop. It wasn't grand, but it was his. The bright lights shone on his gleaming tools, reflecting the light of his newfound confidence. He had transformed not just his business, but himself. He was a testament to the power of positive thinking, a living example of how belief in oneself can overcome even the most deeply ingrained self-doubt. Mohan's story became a local legend, a reminder that even the smallest of seeds, a single act of kindness, a single positive affirmation, can blossom into something extraordinary. He continued to mend shoes, but now he also mended spirits, sharing his story with anyone who doubted their own potential. He proved that the power of positivity wasn't just a feel-good phrase. It was a life-changing force, capable of transforming a humble cobbler into a beacon of hope and inspiration.